What's going on, everybody? My name is Claire Fox Soul, and this is a different video than before. Please don't mind the dogs in the background. I got two puppies, Clever as you remember, and now we have a new addition to the family, Naomi, who apparently wants to start crap with my dog. But otherwise, guys, I hope you're having a great Sunday, because I'm doing this video, before Sunday actually, and I figured this type of video would kind of express and explain what's been going on in my life, why my YouTube channel has not been producing much content, why live streaming hasn't been as frequent as it used to be, and stuff of that nature. So let's get started. Basically, I met my beautiful fiance April back in February, and she changed my life in so many different ways. From there, I also collected 2 different jobs during that time period, which was kind of shitty jobs. I'm not gonna lie, there were some shitty ass fucking jobs. One of the jobs, I worked for a company as their IT coordinator inside. Worked on servers, doing their computer maintenance, but the problem with the company was that the owner was a cheapskate and wanted a $10,000 project deal done for like nothing, like maybe like 500 bucks if that. And we had to do a lot of things with Linux, a lot of coding, and then we found out there was some pirate software that was in there that he didn't care about that he did. It was a pain in the ass job, and I would never get paid on time, which was on the Fridays. No, instead I would have to meet the owner, my boss at the time, in the Walmart parking lot to where I would get paid, and it was just ridiculous. To which I ended up quitting that job and collected a different job afterwards with another IT company, actually with an IT company. And this company was pretty good at first until things happened. During this time period, my fiance was going through some hardships because her father was in the hospital and he was in the process of passing away. This led into a whole different situation to where I had to ask for a week off from the job that I just started at, because of funeral arrangements and stuff like this that needed to be done, and I couldn't make it to the job because my fiance's family kind of wasn't helping at the time, and there was a huge situation all affected with that, and this caused a lot. This led me to go ahead and try my best. Well, this job that I was at basically tried riding me up for this, even though the owner of the company said, yeah, you could take a week off. And it was just ridiculous, to where I had the satisfaction of basically when I left that job telling everybody who was in management for that entire month what I didn't like about them, and left out the door. This was during the process of where me and my fiance, our relationship was being tested a lot, and it was really hard. And this is where I also discovered that I'm gonna have a son. Well, not a son, but I was gonna have a baby, because we found out that she was pregnant with another child. And I was like completely in shock and completely worried, because when I quit my job and everything, things weren't falling into place properly. Her father had just passed away, things going on, and I just was completely in a depressional phase and completely, how can I put this? Like, I was just completely like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna handle this? What am I gonna do? This led into where, I guess, if you are a person that believes in fate, that this is where, I guess, signs of God, or God's always with you in a sense, comes out to fact. I just consider it a coincidence, because I got a call for a job working for my local state government as an IT personnel, and it was a job that I had interviewed for and applied for maybe at this time like 6 months prior to this entire situation, and it was coming through. This caused me to relocate from my current location to a whole new city. This forced my fiance to do the same thing, to come with me and start our lives together. Now that we are settled here a little bit more, I have started streaming a little bit, not as regularly as I want to, because I'm still trying to get that scheduling phase taken care of. And then there's other problems like Cox communication and bills and stuff like that that's just coming down the woodworks, and it's just been a hardship in its own. But I am coming back to live streaming. I am trying to do more content. I am trying to do things that make me happy, that are what I am, because I feel kind of like I've neglected making myself happy. Like, I'm doing everything I can for everyone else instead of doing it for myself, and with a little push from my fiance, I'm getting back into the situation, you know, like, hey, look, I'm finally coming back, guys. I'm trying my best to get back into the scenario of, hey, let's go back into live stream, let's go back into making YouTube content, let's become a content creator, let's do what is necessary. It's a little bit hard still, because like I said, I mean, there's priorities that take over. Like, work is something to which I gotta go to work from 8:30 till 4:30 in the afternoon. We only had 30-minute lunch. I'm kind of put myself in a predicament too, which was kind of funny. Like, me starting this new job, I opened my big mouth, and because I opened my big mouth, I kind of called myself to get more work, because I said, hey, look, there's a situation at this department here. Their internet kind of sucks, you know, and these are some ideas of what I think. And then there's my supervisor going, oh, really? Mm-hmm. Not like I already knew this, but tell you what, since you brought it up, you can spearhead the project. You will now be scheduled to go to this project. It is now your project. You fix it. Where before, I was basically doing absolutely nothing, really. I was just in training, and now I have caused myself more work, and it's kind of funny. And then with the Dragon Ball closed beta, Dragon Ball FighterZ closed beta that came out, dude, I'm starting to feel that hype, I guess you want to say again. I'm starting to feel more like who I am coming back out. Like the first time Guilty Gear XR sign was announced, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm starting to feel that anticipation. I'm starting to feel that oomph. I'm starting to feel like I can do something. But I don't know. It's good to a point. It sucks in another point, but otherwise, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to get back into what I like to do. I'm trying to get back into the situation of who I am, what I do, and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, this is what I'm learning, and this is a lesson that I think that I can actually express. Is that I'm learning that life is not always about working. Life is not always about sitting down playing a video game. Life is not always about being miserable. It's not always about money. It's about what you make it, what you do, how you present it to your own aspect, to your own self, and you make something from that. Just because so-and-so project, or just because this and that, there's things in life that you just gotta do. And with the future addition to My Future Blood coming out in early 2018, just like Dragon Ball FighterZ, my baby, my son, my child, Logan Paul, that's what we're calling him, is going to be born sometime between February and March of next year. And I'm excited, even though a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few people I've talked to is like, oh my gosh, Travis, this might be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. I don't see it that way. I'm going to have a little me coming out that's going to be born, that I'm going to be able to showcase what I like to this child, that I'm going to be able to present myself to this child and raise him. Hopefully I can raise him good. Hopefully I can be a great parent. I think I'll be one of the worst parents there is, but I want to teach my son life lessons, because during my lifetime, during my working career, during a lot of things that I've gone through, I've learned a lot of different things. And the one biggest thing that I've learned is that you always have to keep your pride. That little bit of pride that you have inside yourself, you always need to keep it. You always need to hold on to it to the very end. And you cannot let no person, no man, no woman ever stop you from believing in yourself. And I want to teach him that lesson. I want to teach him the lesson of never shaking a man's hand who's going to disrespect you. That I want him to always have pride in himself, and I want to show him that his father has his own pride. But I think I dabbled on a little bit too much in this video. This was more of a kind of a real talk case scenario, just playing some Dragon Ball Shin Butōden, or Extreme Butōden, excuse me. And yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well, and hopefully I'll see y'all back. Take it easy, and until next time, Dragon Ball FighterZ Beta was one of the best fucking games I've ever fucking played, so hopefully you guys can enjoy that too. Catch you on the flip side.